In January 2024, I applied for and was approved for the Hilton Honors Surpass card. At the time of getting this card, it had an elevated welcome offer of 170,000 Hilton Honors points after spending $3,000 in the first 6 months. Fast forward now, basically 13 months later, I have been thinking about this for a few days now, and I have decided that it is time to get rid of the Surpass card. And today we're going to talk about the reasons why the Surpass card does not work for me. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already done so. I thank you ahead of time. Now we're going to talk about this. In no particular order, here are the reasons why, and I'm referring to some notes here in front of me, so I apologize for not looking at the camera the entire time. But first and foremost is I'm not a Hilton loyalist. If you have not seen this video yet, I'll put a link to it in the comment or in the description below. But I am not tied down to any hotel chain. Now, that will look contradictory if you saw all of the stays that I did last year in 2024, and they were all at Hilton properties. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Hilton. Hilton is basically the brand that I look for when I'm traveling, but I consider myself to be a free agent when it comes to hotels because the hotels just don't matter to me that much. But having the Surpass card, I felt like if I'm holding this card, I have to use it. And I felt tied down, for lack of a better term, in using the card to stay at Hilton properties. So that's one reason why I'm a free agent. I guess the next reason would be the annual fee. As we all know, the annual fee on this card is $150. And that annual fee is easily offset by $50 quarterly credits that are issued by purchasing and doing things that trigger the credit. As we all know, the easiest thing to do was to purchase Hilton gift cards by going to the buyhiltongiftcards.com website. Well, over the past few months, there's been a banner up on the website saying that either they had no cards in stock, and so delays would be ordered. And right now the banner says it's been completely suspended and that they're hoping to get cards into inventory at some point. Well, when's that going to be? If we're in the middle of February now, if you can't utilize that by the end of March, then you're out the quarterly credit. Also, too, in my experience of trying to use these gift cards, it's been almost impossible. Back on the shelf that you can't see behind me there, but I have a stack of the 4 Hilton gift cards that I bought last year. I tried using these gift cards at 3 different properties last year and I was denied. One time was, off the top of my head, one time was there's the system that they use to use gift cards as a method of payment was down. Another property outright said that they didn't accept them. Another property said they didn't have a way to accept them, even though in the terms and conditions it says that all properties accept gift cards. So I was 0 for 3 last year in trying to use gift cards. So these gift cards have no meaning to me at all whatsoever. They are worth 0 to me. And now that's been my experience. Maybe other people have been lucky and have been able to use them, but I have not been able to. Right now, they can be a coaster from our water bottle at this point. They have 0 value. Another thing you can do, though, is you can actually book a stay at a Hilton property, which I mentioned in this video right here a few weeks ago. Now, that is another easy way to trigger the Hilton credit by booking a property. But now comes in the whole tied down to a card thing again, or tied down to a brand thing again, because now you are having to make sure that you stay at a Hilton property every quarter to trigger the credit. Now, for me, I mean, that's okay ish, but I don't want to be tied down to having to book with a brand just to utilize a credit. Maybe I want to stay somewhere else. Maybe I'm going someplace that has a lot of different options for great hotels. Maybe I don't want to stay at a Hilton, but I'm being pigeonholed to stay at one because I have this credit to use, and if I don't use the credit, then I'm not getting the maximum offset of the annual fee. And so having that whole being tied down to it component of this makes it unpleasing for me, at least. I know some people are going to say, but John, you have gold status with that card. Well, and that's true. Very true. And a great point. But I also have gold status with my American Express Platinum card as well. So I don't need the Surpass card for the gold status on the for my Hilton account. And I guess maybe the last thing too is, like I said before, the flight's more important to me. A hotel doesn't matter. For right now, I'm still a single traveler. My player two hasn't dropped out of the sky and into my lap yet. So for me right now, it's just me. So when I'm traveling, I'm on vacation. I'm looking at things. I'm gone. I'm not spending time at the hotel. For me, if the hotel is clean, if it's safe, if it's warm and or cool, depending on the time of season, as long as I'm able to do the four S's: sleep, shower, shave, and, well, you know what the fourth S is, and I get a great breakfast in the morning, that's all that matters. After that, I'm gone. I'm out seeing things. I'm out being a tourist. That's it. I'm not spending time at the hotel. So the hotel is just a place to recharge at. And like I said, until player two drops out of the sky and into my lap, that's how things are. Now, if when she comes along, those kind of things might change, and it might change how I view this card. But for now, it needs to go bye-bye. So for now, I'm going to get rid of the Surpass card and downgrade to the no annual fee Hilton Honors card and see what kind of usage I get from that card over the next year. That's all I had. I'm really curious to hear what you all think about my reasons why I'm getting rid of the Surpass card, at least for now. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Also, again, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Subscribing to the channel gets my channel out to more people just like yourself. And I thank you ahead of time. Now, please go be good to each other, all right? And until next time, bye for now.